Hey guys, welcome to my channel Coding Tricks, and in this session we will learn about the Cascade Dropdown functionality using SharePoint list in PowerApps Canvas application. And if you want to learn more about the PowerApps Canvas application, then please watch my previous videos. So without wasting the time, let's start. So here you can see I have already created one form in Canvas application. So here you can see I have created one drop down which field name is employee role, and here you can see the SharePoint list which I have already created. So I'm going to fill the drop down as per the designation. Whenever I will select the CEO, the drop down, the child drop down should be filled as a James. Or if I will select project manager, designation is project manager, then the drop down should be filled as a Andrew. So let's start. So here I'm going to create one more drop down field. Control C, Control V, and let's align. Okay, so here you can see I have created one more drop down. Hmm, manager, manager, and for the cascade drop down, what we need to do, select the drop down and go to its item property. And here simply you need to in the items section, simply you need to write the function which is a filter function, filter, and then we will give the list name, employee reg, and then column name, designation equals to ddl, our master drop down name. So our master drop down name is ddl emp role. So here also we will provide the ddl emp role dot selected dot we need to provide its value. So we are going to compare designation, so we need to select the designation. Okay, designation. Okay, and for the value manager's name, what we need to do, go to the value section. Here you need to select the title. Title is a manager name in a SharePoint list. Yep, so here you can see. So whenever I will select the project manager, so if we will select if we select project manager uh, as employee role, so its manager name is Andrew, and Andrew T and Andrew. Here you can see Andrew T and Andrew T and Andrew is a project manager. Here you can see. Okay, if you filter the record, filter by project manager. So here you can see there are, sorry, not project developer, it's project manager. Project manager. Yeah. So here you can see there are two records respected to the project manager. And whenever I will select project developer, there are only single record is available. So let's try with project developer. Select the project developer. So here you can see there are only single records available, which is a John. And in the SharePoint list here you can also see there are only single record is available, which name is John. Okay, as well as let's try to filter software developer. So here you can see there are only single record available. Yep. Let's try to software developer John. Project developer is also John. Yeah, project developer is also John. But email ID is different. Project developer John's email ID is john at abc.com, and software developer John's email ID is john1 at abc.com. Okay, so both are different. That the manager name is same, but the email ID is different. So this is the way to create the cascade dropdown in Canvas application. So one more there are one more ways to create the cascade dropdown in Canvas application, which is like if you don't aware about the formula, if you don't aware about the formula how you can create the cascade dropdown. So let's try to create without any applying the formula. Okay, so for without applying the formula, we can create the drop down. So let's try. Here you can see I'm going to select one drop down control. So let's start input control, and from here you can select the drop down control. Here you can see. Okay, and you can see manager. Okay, and here remove this default collection. So go to the drop down, select the drop down, and go to its item property, and here you need to select the data source, which is a employee reg, and then you need to select its value, title, but you have to create the cascade drop down. So what you need to do, go to the depends on section, and here you need to select the parent control name. So the parent drop down control name is ddl employee role underscore 1. So let's try to search. Here you can see ddl employee role 1. Okay, and its value. Okay, here you can select value, and matching field would be uh, the data source and its value, what field we want to fetch, or from which field we want to compare the data and fetch the data. So we are going to compare the data, we compare the record by designation. So we will select the designation and click on the apply. So here you can see our function has been created. So let's select manager or developer, tester. Okay, so there is no any records available. Employee, yeah, there is no any records available with developer, tester, and lead and manager. So let's create any sample data, sample test record. So let's create new test one, test testabc.com. Designation is tester. Salary is blah blah blah. Click on save. And one more item I would like to create, which is a test2, employee test2 at xyz.com. Designation is manager. Click on save. And we need to refresh the data source first. Okay, and then I will try. Yep. So here you can see whenever I will select the developer, there is no records available inside the manager dropdown. Whenever I will select on the tester, so here you can see there is one record available, which is test1. And whenever I will select on the manager, here you can see there is one test record is available, which is test2, which is which we have created earlier in the SharePoint list. Okay, and if you notice here in the item section, here you can see the default filter function automatically will get created whenever I applied the depends on functions. So these all about the uh, cascade dropdown functionality in Canvas application. So if you want to learn more about the PowerApps functionality or PowerApps Canvas application, then please do subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you will never miss any videos whenever I upload a new video on YouTube channel. So thanks again. Thank you so much. Bye bye.